Peace, family. Hope all is well. Now, today we're going to continue the billing errors in court. Story time. Mr. Brown files a small claims lawsuit against XYZ Electronics for failing to resolve an unauthorized $150 charge on his credit card. After multiple attempts to dispute the error, he represents himself in court and successfully proves his case. Let's get into it. This court is now in session. For the case of Mr. Brown versus XYZ Electronics, Mr. Brown, you are representing yourself today. Please state your case. Thank you, Your Honor. I am here because XYZ Electronics charged my credit card $150 for a transaction I did not authorize. Despite multiple attempts to dispute this charge with them and providing documentation to prove my claim, they failed to resolve the issue. I am seeking reimbursement of the $150 along with court costs and damages for the inconvenience caused. Understood. Let's hear from the defendant. Counsel for XYZ Electronics. How do you respond? Your Honor, XYZ Electronics maintains that all charges are valid. We believe this issue lies with the credit card company, not our client. Mr. Brown, can you provide evidence to support your claim? Yes, Your Honor. Here's a copy of my credit card statement showing the unauthorized charge from XYZ Electronics on the date stated. I also have correspondence with the company, including, first, an initial dispute I filed via email on that same date, which was never acknowledged. Second, a follow-up letter I sent by certified mail on that same date, which they received but did not respond to. And third, a copy of my certified mail receipt as proof of delivery. Defendant, did you receive this correspondence? Your Honor, we cannot confirm receipt of the certified letter. Your Honor, here's a tracking receipt from the Postal Service showing delivery to XYZ Electronics headquarters on this particular date. In addition to ignoring my dispute, XYZ Electronics failed to provide any documentation to validate the charge. Under the Fair Credit Billing Act, FCBA, I am entitled to two things. First, an acknowledgement of my dispute within 30 days. And second, a resolution or explanation within 2 billing cycles. XYZ Electronics violated these requirements by not responding to it at all, which constitutes negligence. Defendant, can you explain why Mr. Brown's dispute was not addressed? Your Honor, XYZ Electronics processes thousands of transactions daily. It is possible the dispute was overlooked. Overlooked is not a defense. Companies are obligated to address disputes under federal law. Mr. Brown, tell me, how has this situation affected you? Your Honor, this unauthorized charge caused financial stress and wasted hours of my time trying to resolve it. I had to follow up repeatedly, keeping detailed records, and ultimately had to take legal action in order to get their attention. This has been an unnecessary burden in my life. Your frustration is understandable, Mr. Brown. Your Honor, XYZ Electronics failed to meet its legal obligations under the Fair Credit Billing Act. They ignored my dispute, failed to validate the charge, and caused the necessary inconvenience. I respectfully request reimbursement of the $150 along with court costs and damages for my time and effort. Your Honor, while we regret any inconvenience caused, we believe this issue could have been resolved through further communication. We request the case be dismissed. The evidence suggests that Mr. Brown made every reasonable attempt to resolve this issue, and XYZ Electronics failed to fulfill its legal obligations. After reviewing the evidence and testimony, I find in favor of the plaintiff, Mr. Brown. XYZ Electronics is ordered to first refund the $150 unauthorized charge. Second, pay court cost of $50. And thirdly, compensate Mr. Brown $500 for the inconvenience and emotional distress caused by their negligence. Judgment is entered accordingly. Thank you, Your Honor. Welcome, Mr. Brown. Case dismissed. Thank you, family. Thank you. If you've made it this far in the presentation. Be mindful, All of this is on Patreon. The link is in my bio for free. Just sign up to become a free member to have access to the scripts as well as the templates if you're having issues with billing errors, okay? Hopefully this has assisted you thoroughly. Now, some key takeaways from this presentation. Be sure that you document everything. Keep detailed records of disputes, correspondences, and evidence, as well as knowing your rights. Understand protections under the Fair Credit Billing Act, as well as be persistent. Follow up with the companies and escalate when necessary. Don't let it linger too long. Keep them updated with what's going on so that you can follow up. And lastly, stay professional. Present your case calmly and factually in court. No emotions. Stick to the facts. Support your facts by backing them with the Fair Credit Billing Act, the Fair Debt Collections Practices Act, Fair Credit Reporting Act. Whatever act you need in order to support your facts is what's going to give you the strength to stand on to take them and win in court. This is not financial advice. This is not legal advice. If you are seeking financial or legal advice, I highly encourage you to seek legal or financial counsel immediately. All in all, family, I hope this helps. And I love you guys. Peace. Link in the bio.